Welcome back, everybody. It's called a masterwork, and it won the Southern Book Prize. Bomb Shelter is resonating with readers across the country. And today we are here with national best-selling author Mary Laura Philpott. Now, your previous book, which I have right here, I Miss You When I Blink, huge success. So is Bomb Shelter. I've been reading it. It's amazing. It is funny. It's touching. It's sweet. It's sad. It's all of it. Why do you, well, before I even ask that, tell people who haven't read it what it's about, so they know what we're talking about.
Okay. Thank you, and thank you for reading.
Yes. I love reading.
It's about, on a large scale, it's about being human. We're all human, but the storyline in it is about a time in my life. It's a true story about a 2-year period when something happened to one of my kids. One of my children went through a major health crisis, and it turned my world upside down. And I feel like even if that specific thing hasn't happened in your life, we've all been through something that made us feel like our world was turned upside down, so it's kind of relatable in that way. It's also got a lot of humor in it. So it's a good book if you like to laugh and feel good, which I feel like we all need a little bit of laughing and feeling good right now. It's got that mix of kind of happy and sad.
No, it's true. I mean, as you said, one of your children goes through a medical crisis, which sounds very depressing, and there are some scary moments, don't get me wrong, but all in all, it's your perspective about it that is so interesting, and the funny moments that are interwoven. And I'm a huge worrier in general, and I really related to the writing that or how you write, because I can tell that we have a lot in common that way. Who do you think will benefit most from this book?
I mean, surely other worriers.
Yes.
I call myself an anxious optimist. Like, I generally have kind of a sunny disposition. I hope for the best, I believe in the best, but I also feel like my own personal anxieties are what are, holding this guy in the air.
Yes.
So anyone who is like that, parents, not only parents, but definitely parents, people coming up on the empty nest, book clubs, groups of friends. It's got so much everyday life stuff in it. It's a good one to kind of pass back and forth and talk to friends about. I go and visit book clubs a lot, and that's really fun.
There's a chapter about a turtle, or turtles, we don't even know. Turtles in your backyard, and just your train of thought of, so is it a turtle that's trying to trick us? Is it a turtle that's bonking its head against the door because it's a spirit that's come to visit us? Is it I mean, your writing is just so phenomenal and fun and just takes you to kind of different places. Now, I saw recently that you also wrote or published a piece in Washington Post called A Graduation Speech for Parents. Tell us all about that.
Yes, well, I have 2 kids. One has already graduated from high school and gone to college, and my next one is going in a year. So I've been there, and I'm about to be there again. And I feel like graduates get a lot of advice. We're telling all these young people what they need to know in life, but I really wanted to pass some wisdom on to parents as well, because it's a big transition, and it is exciting, and it's what we've been trained, this whole time, been training to do, is to let them go. And as happy as it is, it's also a little sad and scary, and I love to write about everyday experiences that contain the full gamut of emotions, things that make you laugh and make you cry, things that make you really excited but also really nervous, and that graduation speech of sorts was one of those things where I'm kind of addressing people and going, it's okay if while you're clapping you're also crying. That's normal, and hang in there.
One of the authors we had on the other day, we were talking about me being pregnant, and he said, it's crazy when you're a parent because everything you do is so that your kids don't need you anymore.
Yes, and then it happens.
Like, oh my gosh.
Then it happens, and you look up and you're like, wait, no, need me.
Need me, I'm not ready yet. Before we wrap up, I have to ask, how is your family doing? How is everyone?
Great.
Good.
They're doing great. I've got a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old, and they're just out there.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it. Any other books on the horizon?
Maybe. Hopefully. I'm back from book tour now, so I have time to think.
Okay,
We'll
good.
see.
Good. Well, I can't wait, so I hope you think and put it down on paper. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody, these are great. Both of them will make you think, laugh, cry, all of it. Bomb Shelter, Love Time, and Other Explosives is now in paperback. Signed copies are available at Parnassus Books right here in Nashville. Head to Green Hills for one of those. And it's a good idea to start